Welcome to this video. As you can see, I'm not in front of my usual backdrop. I'm actually in sunny, not so sunny, but raining Scotland. I'm up at Chanonry Point, and I come up to Scotland when I need to get off grid or get away. It's almost my defense mechanism when I'm working too hard, because sometimes I take on so much work that I end up ill, and in the past I've ended up in hospital for a number of different health reasons related to taking on too much work. So I've had to veto a lot of the work that I was taking on. And the last straw for me was an argument that I had with a set of people I never thought I'd be arguing with. And I will talk about that, I think, very publicly after Blackpool Magic Convention. Right now, I'm not going to let it get into my head, because if I do, it detracts from my goal up here. And my goal up here is just to get away from everything so that I can rehearse, so that the lecture and performance is the best that it can be. And I'm overwhelmed by the amount of messages that I've got from people around the world saying that they're coming all the way from places like Asia just to watch me lecture. Now, for me, that's mind-blowing, and I'm going to be really honest. I want to talk from the heart. The last few years, I've sort of felt like I was totally disjointed and exiled from the mentalism community, not because of anything that anybody did, but I just got sick of reading the negative comments on YouTube videos and social media and forums, and the arguments and bickers that didn't need to be had about things that were just so irrelevant. And I just sit thinking to myself, if you're spending your time arguing about this, then you're not doing productive things. And I'd want to go on there and post and say something, but I knew that some of the stuff that I wanted to say, people would just think that it were coming from a place of disrespect, and it's not. And so I just left it, and I walked away from a lot of it. And people I never thought that I'd be arguing online or entering into discussions that I never thought that they'd have. And about 8-9 years ago, I felt such a sense of community spirit. I felt like I was part of this big family. I felt like I had a lot of friends in this community. And over the last few years, I felt alone. And when I read the comment section on the last video, do you know what? I feel so ashamed of myself. I really do feel ashamed of myself, because it wasn't fair to you. All these times that I promised to come back on YouTube and be consistent with my posting and share things, and then I read those comments on those videos and I think to myself, do you know what? There is people out there that this matters to. Like, it really matters to these people, and it's really easy sometimes to forget that. Do you know what I mean? It's really easy sometimes to forget that there's people out there that need this. And so, genuinely, I'm speaking from the heart. Thank you for all the comments that you sent me. It really does mean the world to me. Yeah, we're gonna have to give it a minute. Sorry about the hard cut there. I just had to compose myself. But yeah, I really am thankful for the comments. It really picked me up when I felt like shit. And it reminded me that this is a lot bigger than I am. It's a lot bigger than me. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be where I am now. So I want to thank you for being a part of my story, and thank you for all the comments. And I want to give you something back. For everybody that commented, everybody that subscribed, I'm going to set up a private jam session / workshop where I'll share my knowledge on whatever area of mentalism you want to talk about, and it's going to cost absolutely nothing. And we'll go at it for a few hours where we backwards and forwards. I'll answer questions, and it'll be a private thing for just those people that commented and subscribed to the channel. I'm absolutely blown away, and I feel like, again, I'm part of something, and I haven't felt that for a long time. And the sun's coming out behind me, so I hope it's not blowing this take, but I've had to move location because the sun came up in the background and blew the shot. It's absolutely freezing now, so I'm going to hurry this video along because my fingers are frozen to the bone. So I'm going to get to the point of today's video. It's the draw. The draw for the winner of the Grail. Now, I'm going to be honest, I couldn't go through the comments and pick one winner, and the reason I couldn't do that is there were so many amazing comments, it was almost impossible to pick somebody. So I had somebody else do that for me, but not only did they pick one person to win the Grail, they picked a further 2. So there's 3 people that are going to win the Grail. But as I said earlier, nobody goes home empty-handed, because we are going to have that private masterclass and jam session for all the people that did comment and subscribe. So let me get to the winners of the Grail. The first winner is Hungry and Hungover. So Hungry and Hungover, please send me a private message at peterturnermind@hotmail.co.uk, an email or a message on YouTube with your address details, and I'll get one of those in the post to you. The second winner is James Cordova 1796. Contact me in the same way as I just mentioned. And finally, Crazy 017. So Hungry and Hungover, James Cordova 1796, and Crazy 017. Let me know your addresses Don't put them in the comment section of a YouTube video, don't dox yourself. Send me a private message or an email and I will get a Grail out to you in the post in the next few days. So yeah, that's pretty much all for today's video. The next video is going to be almost a vlog where I share with you how I rehearse, what it is that I go through when I'm rehearsing, where I take myself off to, and why it's important sometimes to have space from everything, social media, forums and everything else. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning into these videos. It means the world to me, and thank you for being a part of my family. Until next time, take care.